Hey, this is my last video of the day. Going out with a bang. This video is about mental health and its roots in personal relationships. I'm in the United States of America. The United States. We're very divided. The United States is very divided. The divided states of original Turtle Island. Whatever. I always feel like I'm watching a hummingbird. Hummingbirds are beautiful. They're so cool. Just so cool. Goodness. It's just so cool. So beautiful. Yeah, anyway, I'm always trying to, coin terms to, refer to, what's happening here, and because it's just weird. It's just, have you heard that, narcissists create the reality with their language instead of describing reality with the language? They use it to create the reality. Have you heard that? That's, what's going on collectively, on a level of what this country is. This country is... even the fact that this is a country is literally, it blows my mind, because I'm just sitting here under some trees. Donald Trump ain't talked to me today. Nobody, inquired of me, what do you think we should do about this? In my own personal experience, this country is irrelevant. The fact that people say this is a country, it's irrelevant. I'm just here and now, man. That's the difference. You have to free yourself from things that are not affecting you directly. This is taking me nicely into this topic. Mental health, mental crisis, mental illness. Okay? Everything that we consider mental illness is completely natural and normal, and it's a response from the human body telling you that you're in danger, telling you that you are out of whack. We live in a culture, we live in a society where, especially if you're closer to the city and revolving around city life, you're out of whack. City life requires you to be out of whack. Capitalistic structures, American structures, require you to be out of whack. It's all about reaching masses. It's not about an individual. It's not about the well-being of the individual. It's all about capitalizing on the masses, reaching the masses, and capitalizing on it. Okay? This country, these things are all tied together because I'm going to talk again about narcissism. In my growing understanding of narcissism, a narcissist is a person who has an underdeveloped sense of self. They relate to you as a child. But they are adults. They are adults with more experience, more knowledge, more wisdom than they had when they were kids. But they still relate through the lens of a child because they can only comprehend reality from their own perception, their own experience. They're talking to you, but they're not talking to you. They're talking to a reflection of themselves that they can't see beyond that. They can't see that you are you and that you are having your own experience. You are merely there for them to reflect off of. They're creating your reality and the reality and their reality through the way that they speak, the way that they act, the way that they deflect and deny and lie and manipulate. They need to have control because they feel very, very out of control. because they have an underdeveloped sense of self. They don't understand that they don't need to be in control of everything. That they are autonomous. They're not autonomous. They merge with everything around them. They have to get energy supply from other people. We can relate this directly to the governmental systems of the United States of America. Everything about it is narcissistic. Everything about it is created by people that want to benefit off of the whole collective. It's literally insane. It's literally insane. It's insane that that's the reality in which we are living in. That we are, like, that somebody requires you to participate in certain things that you didn't come here, like, you literally just got born and people were like, you have to do this. Give us your money. Like, that's actually crazy to me. Especially because all of these systems are, like, higher up than, like, a local way of creating solutions to problems. And what we see is that people in the United States of America do not really collectively know how to create solutions to problems. This is a problem. This is a problem. Now, we can create a solution to this problem. We have to. We have to look at it and try to, well, not try, I'm not going to say that word, but we have to create a solution to this problem. We have to start creating solutions to this problem, that we don't know how to create solutions to the problem collectively. The many systems that work together towards the one system, which is the government, the whatever federal government of the United States of America, is modeled after a textbook definition of narcissism. And this country, like, we can see this in we can see this collectively, regardless of what generation. I just have experienced this a lot within the generation just above me, the generation that raised me, predominantly, is the country has programmed, like, the government has programmed people to be narcissistic, because it's all about serving the self. It's all about how to get your own needs met. Broken families galore, broken families all over the place, because culturally we are not taught or encouraged to view children and procreation as a means of shaping and bettering the future. That is beyond the scope of the general American thought process. But because of that, we have broken families galore, kids who just are literally disowning or just distancing and separating from their parents because we don't have good relationships with them, because they literally are self-serving. They literally don't have emotional intelligence. All they care about is money and getting money for themselves. But in that, they lose their souls. A lot of these people don't have souls. They don't have hearts. Their souls and their hearts have been sacrificed for the purpose of money. It's a crazy thing. And it's because these people have been programmed and conditioned to think that money is the only way to get what they need. It's a very, very, very survival-based experience and tactic. It is survival mode. We are on survival mode in this country. Thinking that we're one of the most wealthy or prosperous countries in the world. No, that's going down. Like, that's going down. Everybody can see it. Unless you're in denial, you can probably still see it. But you don't want to admit it, okay? it's in survival mode. We have to regain. Okay, this is mental health too. I'm talking about mental health too. We have to regain the capacity to create solutions within our communities. A lot of us are very mentally unwell because we do not have support. We do not have support from people, from our family, from our friends, from community structures even, that dedicate to helping. Some of them are very helpful. I've been very blessed and very helped by some of these people, but there's also some people that are more protocol over people, and this is very inhumane, and it's very disheartening, and it's very numbing, mind numbing, body numbing, emotion numbing, like, it's very unoriginal. It's very replicated when we are original. We have to be original. You have to be original. A lot of people are simply unwell because we don't have this country, this governmental system, these systems that feed into the machine has taught people to be self-serving and narcissistic and not to face emotional, spiritual problems, because apparently emotions and spirit is like not a thing. It's like it's something people are skeptical about. People are skeptical about emotions. People are skeptical about their spirits. People are skeptical of what is natural. People are skeptical of other people. So inhumane. Like, it just creates robots and shells of people. And this is why there's so much struggle. And the craziest thing to bring it all back is that America capitalizes off the mental struggle of its people. The physical struggle of its people. I think I said this in one of my videos, that if you just imagined, if you just imagine having imagine if we just stopped using money and we just kept doing what we're doing. If we literally just, nobody would drop off. That's the thing. Nobody would drop off. We would still continue to live, but now we'd be able to live in peace and prosperity. Because right now we're in survival, and it's all surrounding money. It's all surrounding the pursuit of money, and the necessity that you have to have money to have a house, a car, this, that, whatever, food. God damn, if we just literally stopped using money and continued what we're doing, we would all be provided for, man. Nobody would drop off. This is insane. That's insane. Remove the structure. Everything will still continue. It's a mental construct that defines this reality. And the only reason that it's so prominent is because so many people submit to the mental construct of it. So many people base their whole lives and their whole brains and their whole bodies around this mental construct of survival, of this coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism, y'all. Literally, this country built itself to cope, and now, we don't have to live like that. We don't have to cope. What the heck? That's insane to me. I just blew my own mind. Hopefully I blew your minds too. Hopefully this video offered you some insight. Because that was straight. That was straight fire. Thank you. Talk to you later, guys.